Sorry about that. Um, but yeah, this was a little idea that I came up with to do these little mini concerts, not because we were in quarantine, because we weren't in quarantine yet, but because I was having bilateral knee surgery, and I can only last about 2 or 3 songs with my voice, taking as many of the heavy pain meds as I'm taking. That's going to continue for probably another week or so, from what they tell me. You have to usually go about 3 weeks before you see any kind of real change in the physique and the drop, a little bit of drop in pain. So yeah, every time I try to drop my pain meds back, I'm like, ah. So no, it's not happening very easily. I'm at least 4 hours apart now, as opposed to 3 hours, so I'm getting better. But so yeah, that's what started these little mini concerts. But we just it was Celia Farren, who is actually running a she's been running an online drive to get Patreon for her, getting extra Patreon people out, supporters. And she was the one that coined the Quarantune, which I thought was really cool. I told her I was stealing it. So this is my Quarantune concert. Um, I think probably Sandra, you're out there somewhere. This is a birthday request. That's one of the nice things about getting me to do this little shows, like 3-4 songs a time, because you can throw in a request and in the next 2 days I'll get it for you. And so that's, if you've got something you want to hear out there, because you're miserable and you're lonely and you're quarantined and you're frustrated and you're depressed, let me know. Give me at least a day to practice, because some of these songs I haven't done for a while, and always things are a little different on pain meds. So anyway, this is one of the songs for Sandra's birthday. She asked for this one, and it's a little love song. It's a love song in nature, where you've got something pretty mean out there in Oklahoma. It's nature's razor wire. And actually what it is, it's sawbriar, what they call sawbriar. And it's a mean vine that's just nasty, wicked long thorns. And even when it's dead and dry, it actually becomes like solid concrete or steel. And you don't want to get this stuff near you. It'll shred your clothes, it'll shred your body. And it tangles over everything. And I learned about this stuff, and I'm like, oh boy, this sucks. And then I want to go walking in the woods, but I found a little secret. And what you do is you look around, and you can walk through the areas with sawbriar in them as long as you're looking for the companion. Because what she does is she grows around the sawbriar, and she grows past it. And she's got these beautiful, long, soft green leaves and really pretty, smelly little flowers. And so she kind of puts a barrier between you and the thorns underneath. And I'm talking about the honeysuckle. So this is a little song about the honeysuckle and the sawbriar, and how sometimes I think that's what love can really do for you. Is if you're kind of a thorny character, it's nice to have a partner that will kind of soften the edges for you. Brightest of the flowers within the oaken wood will keep me there for hours, indulging as I should, sparkling with the morning dew, smelling sweet and fine. Nothing beats a wander through the honeysuckle vine. You make the woods a safer place as rounded you entwine. My journey's blessed by the grace of honeysuckle vine. Darkest path of sawbriar will rend and rip and snare, but thorns will lose their fire, engulfed by something fair. 'Cause round she wraps her gentle arms, softening every point, adding all her scented charms of honey to anoint. You make the woods a safer place as rounded you entwine. My journey's blessed by the grace of honeysuckle vine. truest form of balance is proven every day by Mother Nature's talents that happen as they may. So when the thorn starts growing out, then take it as a sign to make yourself go walk about in honeysuckle vine. You make the woods a safer place, as round it you entwine. My journey's blessed by the grace of honeysuckle vine. You make the woods a safer place, as round it you entwine. My journey's blessed by the grace of honeysuckle vine. So there you go. Now my voice is a little bit scritchy today. It's all the pain meds. Nothing I can do about that.
Hey.
Seriously, Gwendolyn? Yeah, I got puppies in here today. Quit it, guys. Oh, it's because somebody's right outside the room. Now stop it. Stink pots. They're good dogs. I have you know that. They're guarding me very well. As a matter of fact, it was kind of funny that I had my physical therapist come the other day, and she's clever. She's good, but she's clever. And she had me pushing my leg against her hand. She put her hand down on my ankle, and she said, "Okay, push." And I pushed my foot against her, and then she'd resist. So I had to kind of use a little muscle strength. And then she's like, "Okay, relax." And I said, "All right." And then she says, "I'm going to push it back a little bit." So she pushed it back a little bit, and she pushed it farther back in than I'm used to. And then she said, "Okay, try it again." So I pushed against her hand again. She goes, "Okay, now relax." And I relaxed, and she went, boom! And she shoved it back pretty fast and pretty hard. And she did it to break some scar tissue that was starting to form that would eventually have limited the mobility in my leg. And she wanted to break it and crack it up before it got too bad that I couldn't crack it myself. And wow, did I howl. And she goes, I'm sorry, I had to do that." And the dogs were like, "We're going to tear you apart. You're beating up on our dad dog. Rah!" And I had to go explain to them, no, this was okay. The dad dog was just howling, but it was a good thing. So that's, they're being really protective over me right now because they know dad dog's not well. And this is the first week that they've been able to come in. We've been keeping them out in a playpen most of the time during the day, and then bringing them in at night, and they sleep in kennels at night because I can't have them up on the bed with me. But the past couple days now, they've been able to come out and sit up here on the bed with me, which they enjoy immensely. They get to be part of Dad Dog's world, and that's a good thing. So, given that, I'll just do this song for them because we are really all one pack. I think you guys have seen the pictures that I put out on Facebook where the cats and the dogs, everybody's all piled up on each other. We all think we're one species. And, I'm not entirely sure that the kids aren't right. I think we are one species. And the sooner we figure that out, the sooner we're all going to get along so much better. We walk on 2 legs, hold our heads up high. No other animal dare meet us in the eye. We're so superior, we've come so far. Too bad we've forgotten the animals we are. What is the difference between feathers and hair? A handprint of a human or the one of a bear. We all roar with laughter, we all howl with tears, show our teeth when angry, lay back our ears. The passion's within you, whispering what you wanna be. Take a look in the mirror. What animal do you wish to see? young buck, a woman a fox. Raccoons all wear black masks, and horses have socks. A monkey's got uncles, and in time you will see all this foolish behavior makes an ass out of me. The passions within you whispering what you wanna be. Take a look in the mirror. What animal do you wish to see? We each meet our animal in its time and place. By gazing into its eyes, we see our own face. It'll teach us and guide us if we would call its name. For under one starry sky where animals are all the same. Passions within you, whispering what you wanna be. Take a look in the mirror. What animal do you wish to see? Animals are precious, without them we'd be lost. But we still conquer land and sea, regardless of the cost. We laugh in the face of nature, defying her great plan. Now who's the dumber species, the animals or man? Passions within you, whispering what you wanna be. Take a look in the mirror. What animal do you wish to see? Passions within you, whispering what you wanna be. Take a look in the mirror. What animal do you wish to see? All right. I had somebody else say they hadn't heard this song for a while, so I'll go ahead and do this one next. This is going to be on my... it's already out there on Bandcamp right now as a single, but it's going to be combined onto my Fairy Tale album when I get it done, which we'll see what happens. I'm working on it. I'm doing what I can. I don't know. Something about, I don't know, bilateral knee surgery, COVID-19, taxes, stuff getting in my way. So this is kind of indirectly S.J. Tucker's fault, because she told me she was writing a little Red Riding Hood song, and I said, that sounds like something cool. I said, can I make a request? And she said, what? And I said, do I get to play the big bad wolf? So I just wrote this one on my own. So here we go. Wonder if I should trust you with the secrets of my wood. You strayed from off the path too far, should have listened to your grandmama. Now the wolf is on your track, and there is no going back. There's more to you than meets the eye. Not afraid to live, not afraid to die. You are honest, brave, and true. Swear I smell a little wolf in you. Little Red Hood, Little Red Hood. Why, oh why have you come to my wood? Little Red Hood, watched as long as I could. Now you're waltzing in You cannot make me what I'm not. I will only do as I am taught. We must all be as we are. And you, my dear, have been quite safe so far. I'm not as all the stories say. I'm civilized in my own way, but my limits are quite clear. And you, my love, are standing very near. Little red hood, little red hood, why have you come to my wood? Little red hood, is it understood? If you come no closer now, I can still be good. Oh, but if you lay your hands on me, then your safety I can't guarantee. I will meet you one-on-one. We will see who is undone. I'll lock you in my fierce embrace, moving heart to heart, and face to face you will feel my heavy breath as we both engage ourselves in our little death. Red hood, little red hood, why, oh why, oh why have you come to my wood? Wahaha. Yep, now I can feel it kicking in. So I probably got one song left in me, at least for today. I'll be back next week. Let's see, this being Thursday, I might do something over the weekend or might not.
It's not Thursday.
It's not Thursday? It's Thursday.
Is it Thursday?
Yeah.
I'm off. That's why.
And I'm the one taking the drugs. Go figure. I should have called this Thursday in E minor, because pretty much every song I've done is in E minor today, but oh well. It just worked out that way. Sometimes it happens.
Can you tell people, because they're having a problem with Nightbot, tell them.
Right, okay, so the little Nightbot thing, he's probably misbehaving
It's
again.
misbehaving again.
I told him to behave himself, but he's not listening. All right, so the whole reason why I'm doing this is because all of our gigs are canceled, and I got to make my money somehow. So I decided I'd go out on Twitch to do this, and what you guys can do to get me, if you fear change, you can take the change in your life and you can put it in my PayPal account. And how you do that is the link for me is paypal.me/Alexander James Adams. And that's how you get the money to me. If you drop it in there, I'm pretty sure that you hit friends and family and it goes in. Nobody takes a bite out of it, which is really nice. And it all comes straight to me, and then I can use it to pay my bills and keep doing what I'm doing. You know, this is a good time to bring this up to you guys. I know it's not easy out there. I'm lucky. I've got something to keep me happy and keep me busy and send a little bit of money my way. But some of you guys are not able to work. Some of you guys are having to stay home and not get paid at all. All I can tell you is just hang in there. We will figure this out. I don't know how, but I'm not sure that we're gonna put up with much more silliness as we're going on here. So just hang on and keep your wits about you. Keep a good spirit. I know it's tough to do. That's why I'm doing this right now, and that's why I've done it on Twitch, where you don't have to. If you don't have the money to pay me in my PayPal account right now, that's okay. Pay it forward some other way. And then a lot of people are popping, more than $3 and $5 into my account, and bless you for that, because you're covering for other people that can't. And I appreciate that, and everybody appreciates that. And the music is out there. I take these concerts, I download them, and I put them on my YouTube account. So they're up there for free. You can watch them anytime you like, and you can share them with your friends. That's a big one. That's a big one. If you can't give me any money today, then share this with your friends and get more friends on board. And because kind of like Celia's doing with her Patreon. The Patreons are brilliant because it's like you can give me $1 or $5, which is nothing in a month, and is everything to me if 300 of you do it. That's the beauty of it. It's not how much you're putting in; it's how many of you are doing it. And $1 a month, $12 a year. You won't even miss that. And yet, if I had 1/3 of my Facebook friends giving me $1 every month, I would not have to worry about my bills at all. I'd be fine. So that's the kind of thing we're looking at. So get the word out there, share my stuff, share my music, watch my YouTube channel, and then share the Twitch and all that. And I'll do one more for you. This is another one that Sandra, who was having a birthday, asked me to do. Hopefully I can remember all the chords. It's kind of a toughie. But I think it's important, and as she said, I think we need it right now. Things grow darker every day. I can't remember what I'm thinking. Pretty soon I'll lose my way, and into dark despair I'm sinking. In my mind I'm cold and tired, yet my heart insists on beating. I pray once more to be inspired. I hear a little voice repeating, never lose hope because your spirit never dies. You're stronger than you think if you open up your eyes. Take a look inside yourself, then round where you stand, and maybe, yes, just maybe, the answer's waiting in your hand. Friends are calling on my name to raise their spirits. I endeavor. Their pain, like mine, is much the same. I tell them, no, it's not forever. Never lose hope because your spirit never dies. You're stronger than you think if you open up your eyes. Take a look inside yourself and then round where you stand, and maybe, yes, just maybe, the answer's waiting in your hand. Step by step it's darker still. Every vein inside is severing. Going on's an act of will. And on that voice I'm betting everything. Become as simple as the wind, or as the beasts upon the earth. Learn to control the inner power that was bestowed on you at birth. May have to give yourself a shove, or just step back and take a breath. When you have conquered fear of love, you know that you have conquered death. Never lose hope because your spirit never dies. You're stronger than you think. You open up your eyes. waiting in your hand. All right. I'm done, Twitch. That's all I can do today. I can tell my voice and my brain are completely fried. I hate these pain meds, but they're very necessary. And I promise you, I'm doing all my work. I'm doing all my exercises. I'll get myself better, and we'll be able to do longer shows. And I'll be singing much stronger than I am right now. But thank you guys for sticking with me here and helping me get through this hard little time. Remember, wash your hands and have fun. Smile. Do what you can to lighten things up and see things in fun ways. There's lots of places to go. There's lots of musicians out there to watch and see and cheer up. So look for them and go hunt for your artisans out there on their Etsy pages and on their shops and stuff online. And let's keep each other going, because we only got each other right now. And wash your hands. Be good and be safe. And I'll talk to you on another time. Thanks.
And
It's up in the corner.
okay.